right, this is not ordinary flashing light or something that's going to be dismissed as just a repair. This is called light activity, and the relevant aspect regarding the fact that it will be treated as criminal conduct, which is facilitation, light activity, in other words, enabling everyone else, including the state, to engage in group stalking because I have multiple shadows, which is not the cause of any street lamp. Here's my one shadow here in front of me, and there's another shadow over here, so let me move around so you can see it. Let me zoom see it. See, I'm moving around. That's my shadow over here. That's impossible light activity. This is the same environment where this is what CAL FIRE was openly group stalking, and this is what they're doing. They're monitoring, moving around in the engineered light, just like the demons across the street in the dark, across the street on the opposite side where I was going to get the truck. And across the dirt, my shadow like this is laid out like cards in front of me. That's not light activity. There was actually no light. There was no street lamp behind me with regard to that. It's occurring with a street lamp here and with no street light. It's impossible light activity. This is the demonic right in front of your face. That's giving context to what this is. It's light activity, and that's exactly how it's going to be treated. It's a criminal facilitation that Holiday Inn is going to be prosecuted for, and it doesn't help that the employees of Holiday Inn are demonstrating their demon possession on a daily basis. It is currently 2:25 a.m. and their demon possession, as it is demonstrated, is criminal with regard to engagement in elements of monitoring. They're engaging in demonic activity, which is satisfying the elements of how you monitor someone on behalf of the state of California. You are therefore no longer exercising any constitutionally protected rights. You're not engaging in any business operation that is legitimate. It is also relevant for what are RICO charges. In the same way that you're using your laundromat to smuggle drugs and money, using your nail salon to engage in what is engaging in sex trafficking of people, or whatever it is that you're doing. This is what you're doing when you're engaged in federal group stalking and monitoring, and you're calling it a business, a hotel business, being an innkeeper. No, you're a third party. You're going to be prosecuted for that. That's why the fake sun is rising and setting here. That's also why the entity was stalking by helicopter. Both of those are indicators with regard to the criminal system, and Holiday Inn is going to be prosecuted. It is currently 2:26 a.m. That's crossing a path. You have another demon that crossed the path, did the same thing. They're just sitting in their vehicles for purposes of maintaining presence in the path, and so is the demon sitting on the bench. They're maintaining presence. They're group stalking, and you know that. You're always aware of this because of the specific environment. Now here's my shadow on this side, and here's a shadow over here, and here has developed another shadow. Okay, that's the pattern of conduct. Those are demons who are group stalking on behalf of the state. Never trained for any Secret Service. Okay, any low-life loser coming from whatever background is group stalking you. You're going to prosecute for that threat, okay, that you cannot quantify civilly and criminally. And because Holiday Inn's profiting off of it, they're going to be prosecuted and civilly and criminally prosecuted as well. Okay, that's a whole other aspect of recovery with regard to businesses profiting while they're conspiring with the state to kidnap and monitor you, because that's why you're group stalking. It's 2:27 a.m. I'm going to continue capturing licenses on podcast while my shadows just travel around. Remember, over there I had two. The flashing of light is light activity. This is analogous to a demon sitting right here in front of me with their hazard lights on. It's the same thing. Okay, when you're looking at the demons driving in the parking lot and I'm in my hotel room, they're driving in. There's driving in, reversing, and driving out. All they're doing is pacing in the engineered environment, having multiple shadows. That's what's significant about moving around in the engineered light. A demon does that with light, moving all around. Okay, that's called light. They're monitoring. That's a demon. That is a mentally deranged person with demons on them, and they're stalking someone who they know is present, and they also know what I'm doing on my cell phone. And that's impunity that's attributed to everyone. And by the way, the state of California, a California agency, CAL FIRE, is present engaging in that sex offense and that domestic terrorism. Again, it's currently 2:28 a.m. This is P.O.C.